you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
Going back to conversation about the bomb being blown up. Yeah, you don't want that type of activity inside of a courtroom, or you don't want attorneys being threatened, or you don't want any legal counsel, or what do you call it? Any of the plaintiffs, petitioners, or anything threatened. That's not the type of court system we want in Illinois, and I think we've seen enough examples of that under the past administration, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. But going back to these cases, I don't think it's a good idea, especially when you're considering that these types of cases also have, different ramifications of filing million-dollar lawsuits. Example is that in some cases, and particularly I'm going to speak personally too from experience, is that these members of your family participate in trying to take the case from you. People also land up participating with other family members to try to conspire to murder. Other people try to conspire to lock you up, as with the case with Albert Vasquez and an ex. We have video evidence of these people talking about pushing people out on the street, calling them crazy. Anita Alvarez was going to help us do it and lock them up, and then they were going to take the case and process it. And we didn't believe this, but evidently what happened was the evidence surfaced as to their actions. Not only that, but also they tried to conspire to commit acts of murder, unfortunately. And other members were mentioned inside the video, and it's unfortunate. And the recordings, and they're talking about we push them out on the street now. The whole family turns against them, and we'll process the claim, and Anita Alvarez is going to help us do it, and her office, and blah blah blah, and the Hispanic connection and all the rest of this shit. And regardless if it's Hispanic, black, or white, or anything, we don't want to see that type of action. That's conspiracy to commit. Anyway, so Albert Vasquez got whacked, unfortunately, when the tape was released. It was unfortunate, because he was a good uncle, and certainly he was part of Pilsen Little Village. They find out that he's one of Anita Alvarez's street captains, and unfortunately, it's how things go, and it's unfortunate. The other members were mentioned of the family that that they were trying to push certain people out as an example of trying to commit acts of grand larceny and malintent to commit heinous acts, including murder. It's unfortunate, that type of things happen when you talk about cases like that. So those are the types of things that you got to consider when you do certain cases of $1 million. Is that's what you're going to be looking at. Family members turning on you, closest family members turning on you, along with exes and friends and everybody else. And it seems like I don't want to seem like a sense of paranoia, but it's video and recording hard evidence showed that these people were doing this, and it's unfortunate. Anyway, murders happen, people get killed, and then God help you if the CIA finds out. I'm a national security agent. My mother was. I'm a member of Congress. You think, you could commit murder without anybody trying to find out, or, things like that? It's like, it's just unbelievable. So, those things happen inside the arena of these $1 million cases, and it's unfortunate because I heard about this and I said, whoa, and, you got to let the powers be handle the case, and it's unfortunate that that's what happens, so I don't know, what could you do? You can't really do anything, but we'll see what happens. My recommendation is I was making $180,000. I could have cleared $1 million within 5 years, and that was straight salary and commissions. I'm a high producer, a member of the state, and they had 3 businesses. All 3 businesses were closed, including a rock and roll band. It's unfortunate. And it's unfortunate that things have to happen like that, because when you're talking, cases like that, you just, you don't think anything of it like that. You don't think there's possibility of people trying to harm or malintent and everything like that. It's a horrible thing having to deal with this, enough to go through the traumatic experience of a legal case. But then when you talk about people committing heinous acts against you inside and outside the courtroom, it's an unfortunate thing. So that's something that you have to consider also when considering lawsuits and things like that. It's really unfortunate. So, the thing is that you have to be able to deal with that. And, it's not always supposed to go like that, but that's the way it goes. And there's nothing you can do about it. So you just hope for the best, and that's all you can do is just hope for the best, unfortunately. So